Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. It's Tuesday and I'm back with some more streams. Today we're going to start off with a new game. It's not actually a first playthrough, so I will remove that tag actually. It is a game I played before and it is Syberia. A really good point and click adventure, which I hope you will enjoy together with me. And if you enjoy point and click adventure, I think you will enjoy this very much as well. I've also been thinking of replaying it quite a while, especially on stream, because I do love this game very much. Let's go into the game and start this little adventure of ours with Kate Walker. Why is it lagging suddenly? There we go. It didn't lag when I tested it out before. You had a fun time trying to register with Doctor. That doesn't sound like a fun time. I hope the game isn't too loud compared to my voice. I did see in my previous streams that my voice was a bit low at times, so I raised the volume. Hope the volume comes out good compared to the game, and I've also decreased the volume on the redeems to hopefully that is better leveled as well, so it doesn't jump scare you guys too much. Okay, let's go for a new game. Yeah, maybe the sting is a little bit, but I can move it a bit closer like this. Hopefully that's better. What strange procession. Glad to hear that you're doing better, Seth. Here we are. First thing I do, come in and steal things. The world capital of mechanical toys. Let yourself be transported by the magnificent landscape surrounding Valadinel, a small charming town tucked away in the Alps, and by Vorarlberg Manufacturing, whose exceptional savoir-faire in the specialized world of luxury mechanical toys and automatons is at the root of Valadinel's reputation around the world. For 800 years, Vorarlberg family has passed its knowledge from generation to generation, perfecting the art of the particular branch of clockmaking that breathes life into complex network of cogs and spindles that make up automatons. Its creative wonder once defied belief and drew the admiration of young and old alike. People would come across Europe for a chance to vie for the right to own one of these fantastic toys. un- unequaled savoir-faire. At the heart of the mechanical automaton is its motor. A series of spindles are set in motion to music via the set of cogs. Attached are to the
Ahoy
spindles
there, fancy pants.
are cams that are shaped in the image of the music. In turn, they command a series of rods which control the gesture of the toy at their tips. Hi Kizzy, welcome in, and hello Zero. Hope you're doing well. I will not read all of this though, but this one will be important for us later. This
Ahoy
key
there,
thing
fancy pants.
to wind up toys later on. Back to the 13th century. A lot of backstory here.
I need no help from you foolish mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Didn't
I
work.
need a key.
Oh, there's the key.
I need a key.
Ding! I need a key. We've heard that before.
Okay, I'm coming.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
I would like a room. My company should have made a reservation in the name of Walker. The company is Marson and Lormont Associates. The name is Kate Walker.
Of course, Miss Walker. You are in room 6 on the next floor up.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Kate Walker and...
Of course. Walker, room 6, next floor up.
I would like to see my room now.
As you like, miss.
Can I have my key? Who's this boy?
Hi there. Hey, hi there. What are you doing? Can I see?
No, too difficult. Momo's work very difficult.
Momo.
So, your name's Momo. I'm Kate.
Momo do like Hans. He draw.
Hans?
Don't disturb Momo. Momo work difficult.
Will you show me your drawing?
No, not finished. Go away.
I guess I'll let you continue working.
Anything else? I don't think we have a button to help us showcase where everything is in this game. And Seth says, what will be the new... That doesn't work, I wonder.
I shouldn't leave my luggage here. I really don't have the strength to take this suitcase any further. I wonder who can help me.
Something to say.
Hi there.
Hello there, ma'am.
Could you possibly take my luggage up, please?
Please do excuse me, Miss Walker. We have been neglecting our duties. Guests are so rare these days that we forget our manners. So you're the American woman? Is it true what people say, that you've come to buy the factory?
Not factory. Anna's house. Hans' house.
Excuse me?
Would you quiet down, you mischievous little boy? I imagine our little town must disappoint you. You see, today is very sad for us. It's a day of mourning. Today is the funeral of Miss Anna.
Momo sad, but Hans not dead. Hans long way away. Anna told Momo. Anna liked Momo very much.
That's enough, Momo. Stop pestering the lady. Now go on, scram. Get out of here, you hear?
Oh, Momo.
What was I saying? Oh, yes, Miss Anna. Such a great loss for Valle-de-Laine, it really is. Because now that she's dead, the factory will close. But you're here to stop that happening, aren't you? Our future is in your hands, Miss Walker.
What? Anna Vorarlberg is dead?
Here's your room. I hope you like it, Miss Walker. I'll leave you to rest for the time being. You must have a lot of work to do. You know, the takeover of the factory is very good news for us here. It would make us very happy to see life return to our valley. If only you had seen Valadilen before. It was delightful. People came from all over the world to buy Vorarlberg automatons. Ah, somebody has left you some mail, I see. Remember, if you need anything at all, we're not far away, Miss Walker.
Thank you. Let's see if I can figure out, remember what the buttons are. We can, oh, there we go. You just escape. Nice to see these old phones, right?
You have reached Martin and Lormont Associates. We're sorry, but all our lines are busy. Please call back later.
Oh. Let's call Olivia. Just tell them we're arrived. Oh, they don't answer either. Let's call Mom. No answer there either. Thank you, Kizzy. And thank you for being here. I love the game. So we
I don't
will
need that
continue
for the
Shadow
time
of
being.
Colossus later on. With some additional streams for the additional content. Hi Killswitch, welcome in. You just passed through and would like the vibe of you putting out. Thank you. All my schedules is on my page though, so he might be, but I'm gonna treat him as a normal person until anything else looks strange. Let's see. A fax to Kate Walker from Edward Marson. So that's our boss, I guess. Or if I remember correctly. Our client, the Universal Toy Company, is more than eager to see conclusions from the talks with Vorarlberg Manufacturing, with view to a takeover in the days to come. And we have received notifications to this effect. We are counting on your undoubted qualities as a business lawyer to bring negotiations with Madame Anna Vorarlberg to the current owner to a close. Oh, the current owner to a close. Allow me to remind you that the Universal Toy Company is a multinational which has a monopoly on the toy market. It is a Class A priority client who is also presenting Madame Vorarlberg with a golden opportunity to sell her factory. You should remind her of this fact in case she starts having last-minute second thoughts before signing the purchase agreement. I am under no doubt that you will live up to the great expectations I have in you. Edward Manson.
I should tell Marson about the death of Miss Vorarlberg. I hope this isn't going to get too complicated. I can't see myself staying here too long. No need to go down there.
Let's head out again.
No need to go down there.
Don't want to knock on your on the doors of other patrons.
No
and
need to go
guests.
down there.
You're starting to have a new voice, Seth. Let's just go back down. See what Momo dropped. Hogs. 2 of them. So it's putting them out on the table. In the correct order. We need to kind of remember this order. We're missing one though. No, we're missing 2. We have 4 cogs at the moment. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cogs in total. Maybe I should screenshot. Nice.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
The young boy who was here earlier talked about, Hans. Who is Hans?
Momo was talking about Hans Vorarlberg, Anna's younger brother. But he died a long time ago. Nobody here even met him.
Who is the boy who was drawing here earlier? Is he your son?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. He's not a bad boy, no. Momo is just a little simple, that's all.
What is his connection with Anna Vorarlberg?
Momo is what you'd call the village idiot, and Anna took him
Aw.
under her wing. He must have reminded her of her younger brother, no doubt. And birds of a feather stick together, don't they?
You're implying that Anna Vorarlberg was a little bit slow as well?
Heaven forbid. No, not at all. She was a real loner. She kept to herself, that's all.
I just love all these little mechanical robots. I've noticed there are tons of them here in Valadilen.
Be careful what you say. Vorarlberg automatons are not robots. If you want people to like you here, never ever pronounce the word robot.
Okay. What is the difference between an automaton and a robot, then?
Well, to tell you the truth, no one really knows.
Did you know Anna Vorarlberg yourself?
Oh, why, of course I did. I mean, well, not really. She was a very great lady. We loved her very much. May she rest in peace.
Rest in pieces.
I would like to see my room now.
Why, certainly, of course.
Strange way to end it, because I don't want to see my room. I want to get out of
I'll
here.
wait for the storm to end before I step outside.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I want to see my room. Her name is Miss Walker, yet she does not see the need to go there. Very true. Okay. Should we call the office now then, if we have received the message?
Martin and Lormont, how can I help you?
Can you put me through to Mr. Marson, please? It's Kate Walker.
Hold the line, please.
Maybe her middle name.
Hello, Kate. So tell me, how's the case going?
I've just got to Valadilen, and there's a slight problem, Mr. Marson, I'm afraid. Mrs. Vorarlberg is dead.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. But I seem to remember we made provisions for just such a sad eventuality, and we know that there was no heir.
Yes, that's right, but
So where's the problem, Kate? Contact the notary right away. I'll get my secretary to fax you his address and an introduction letter from the firm.
very good, Mr. Marson.
Right, I gotta go, Kate. Keep me up to date, okay?
I just...
God damn it, Marson. It is a slight problem, isn't it? Let's go down and see if we got our facts. I saw while starting up this game that there had been a remastered version of it as well.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
I would like to see...
Why, sir.
I thought I was gonna be able to ask him about the facts.
Miss Walker?
Hello, my name is...
Of course.
Nope.
A
Oh.
fax didn't arrive for me, did it?
Mission.
Maybe. I thought I heard the phone ring.
Do you think you might want to go and check?
Certainly, ma'am. Immediately.
Thank you very much.
What do you mean go and check if you just need to check under the counter? Stopped raining. Dear Matre Alfolter, as you no doubt aware, our practice is charged with undertaking negotiations for the takeover of the Vorarlberg manufacturing by our client, the Universal Toy Company. It is with great sadness that we learned of the recent death of the manager and owner of the factory, Madame Vorarlberg, with whom negotiations has started. We're in no doubt that
Ahoy
Madame
there,
Vorarlberg
fancy
left you instructions before her death, enabling this sale to be concluded. We should remind you that of the significant boost of the arrival of the American multinational will bring to the economy of your region. It is for this reason I'm sure you will give our representative, Miss Kate Walker, a warm welcome. Yours faithfully, Edward Marson. Hi, Trillo.
Thank you.
Welcome in.
At your service.
I'm gonna go look around Valladolid. See you later.
As you like, miss.
Here we go. I just love the music when you get into new areas. I'm very good, thank you. How are you doing?
No need to go down there.
I think that just leads out of town at the moment. Ooh, pulled
need to go
pork
down
for
there.
dinner tonight. Nice. How do you know that you don't need to go into this great building?
Good morning. Are you open? Can I buy something from your bakery?
No, afraid not. Not possible. We're closed.
I can wait a while.
You can wait, but we're closed all day. Day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Please accept my condolences.
Don't worry about it. Because of Madame Vorarlberg's death, all the shops are closed. Mayor's decision. Try tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't be here. That's a pity.
All the shops are closed. Is this the place then? Oh, I'm gonna pick up that newspaper later.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing. This thing's jammed.
Glad to hear it, Trillo. I love this game as well. So this isn't the first playthrough, just so we're on the same page.
I should talk to the notary first. Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
No pâtissier for Miss Walker? What is this? The pâtissier is a lie. There will be a pâtissier, and you will be baked.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker. Miss Walker,
Rude.
I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed.
I assume so.
We'd obtained
Pastries.
Anna Vorarlberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphoter. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Vorarlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me,
Enjoy
I
dinner,
was more
Kizzy. Thanks
surprised
for the
than
lurk.
you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession. I am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father. To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Baladilen and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too. He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive, so when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay, I see. If Hans Vorarlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia. I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
I have never had this chance to see my dear brother again. Fortunately, though, Hans and I have remained very close in thought. Throughout the years, I have been able to follow his meandering life as he sporadically sent me news. On occasions, he would write me letters, but they were rare, as my brother, since his unfortunate accident, has maintained a phobia for the written word. However, he sent me the several plans of automatons that I have eagerly had made up at the factory, and I will admit that they have largely contributed to the success of the Vorarlberg creations. Hans has always had a marvelous gift of breathing life into objects through the clever combinations of cogwheels and springs. My little brother is a genius in the true sense of the word. Let us return to the matter at hand. Rest assured of my personal conviction that my brother will not object in the slightest to the sale of the factory. If I have already passed away when you come to read this letter, it is to him that the matter should be addressed. I received his last letter 6 months ago, posted from the north of Syberia. I regret to say that I have received no more recent news. I'm aware of the difficult situation in which my confession and lack of further details leave you, but I wish to die with a clear conscience. I would be grateful, dear Mathieu Alfolter, if you could inform the American law firm with who I have been dealing of these developments. I have grown so old, so tired. Will all my respect and final greetings, Anna Vorarlberg.
Anna Vorarlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Vorarlberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room. My role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Goodbye, sir.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Seth, but it's not stream elements, it's mix it up in that case. That seems to be going through some some strange habits. I'll have to look at that later. But yeah, thanks everyone for staying through the imaginary ads. It's very kind of you. All right, I remember what that was for. Telescopic key. Let's go out. Let's pick up the paper. Mourning of the loss of the Queen of our hearts. "86 years old. Collective mourning. Her funeral will take place this morning at 10 a.m. in the parish church, officiated by the town's own priest."
No need to go down there.
Let's call the office again.
You have reached Martin and Lawmont Associates. We're sorry, but all our lines are busy. Please
Oh.
call back later.
Maybe we need to do it from the hotel or from our room. We need to go to the factory. Isn't it nice with all the bird chirping? Oh, they called me.
Hello?
Kate?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
How are you, honey? Did you have a good journey? Have you settled in?
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not really. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan, I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's one or two complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contracts. There's millions of dollars on the line here.
God damn it,
I'm
Dan.
sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can. I promise.
We don't like Dan.
Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
Dan can just go flip himself. Exactly.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Can go around, but let's check out the rest of the complex first. Maybe I shouldn't be here at the moment.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Looks like it's a blueprint that needs to go in there, right? Mm-hmm. Dear Hans, written word, I don't have time to forge your voice cylinder. I imagine that someone would be kind enough to read these few lines to you. I've received the latest set of plans. Your project is extraordinary. Your all-time masterpiece, perhaps. Time seems to have had no effect on your genius. Quite the contrary. I'm proud of you, my dear little brother. Sometimes I find it hard to believe that a century has gone by since the last time I saw you. It only seems like yesterday that you were rushed away from Valladolid. One took production immediately following your instructions to the letter. The locomotive was ready within a week, if only you could see it. But you will see it, that much I promise you. It is magnificent. It seems impatient, but to set out on its maiden voyage, there's only Oscar left to build. I hope you will finish him soon. I hope I will finish him soon, but as you can imagine, his mechanism is complex and it takes a great deal of time and handiwork. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand you wish me to bring you that cursed prehistoric doll, the very thought of which I wonder if it's still in the cave and if it's in what state it is in. But what does 60 years matter after all to an object already several thousand years old? I'm going to find it, Hans, I promise you. I have a bit of a nasty flu at the moment, which is running me down a little. I should be better in a few days though. The sale of the factory is taking shape. The lawyer from New York should be visiting, and we will be able to sign the contracts. Then I shall. She didn't get to finish the letter. Hi Tom, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Here's the locomotive. It looks so cool. Ooh. This is from
I brought you frankincense. Thank you. And I brought you myrrh. Thank you. Murder. Judas! No!
You will have received several warnings from my office concerning penalty charges incurred on unpaid invoices from the company La Colombe. The total debt of which you are responsible currently stands at 47,782.46 francs. I strongly advise you to acquaint yourself with this debt by sending the necessary funds to our payment center. In the absence of such a response on your part, I will be obliged to undertake legal proceedings against you to recover the outstanding funds. I know such things can not be easily taken. You truly hold up your head high, my dear Anne, and be proud of your achievements throughout the years. Oh, it has gone up to the double. This was 2001, and then this is in 2000. But this is from another place. Solve the situation by return of post. In case of non-payment, we'll be obliged to suspend all the supplies and refer the matter to relevant legal administrations. Good to hear it, Tom. Glad you're doing all right. I'm doing very good, thank you. In 2002, the Pesari Bank found myself under the obligation to undertake certain procedures against your company, a situation I find particularly painful given the special relationship our bank has enjoyed with your company over the years. For some time, Syberia has become a financial liability, and due to shareholder and partnership pressure, I am no longer able to underwrite your debt with the bank. I'm sorry to say that we are obliged to compel the common transparency of the area. For this reason, I beg you to accept American investors' proposals, such as a takeover comes to fruition's moment, as it is the only way to swell your accounts and settle your debts. It will also enable Volberg Manufacturing to stay afloat, streamline production, and modernize production techniques. You will thus be able to keep the Vormir name alive. One that in its day was the guarantee of quality and savoir-faire. Please believe me, Anna, that when I say that I offer this advice not just as a banker, but also as an old friend who desires nothing but the good for you. My deepest apologies, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my gosh. Invoices, more invoices. I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
And I think that's it for papers on her desk. Ooh, we got a cylinder.
This thing's jammed.
Might need to put another music cylinder in there later to unlock whatever it is then. Actual non-hallucinogenic ad starting in 40 seconds. Yes. Thanks, Seth. Anything else here that I missed? No? Okay. We'll continue through that though, but likely we won't get too far. Please stay through that though, it's much appreciated. Under here, okay. Go through. Ooh.
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm in Europe, Ma. Job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valladolid. Yeah, I know. It's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
Mother.
Kate, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
We never said
I haven't
that,
got a lot
Mother.
of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back, I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
Kate! Thank you everyone for staying through the ads. You didn't pick up anything, dude. So we need to add something into that container. Interesting. So whatever it is, we need to have something come out here so that this then can grab it later. Don't move. Tom's mind was altered. No. Come back to us, Tom.
Oh, many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Oscar, that's the one in the letter.
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Me too, Model XZ2000.
Please, all my friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your passport number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar. Sir. Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
I cannot reply to this question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
Already done that.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Vorarlberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train. It's waiting for its engineer.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean something to you?
Of course, he created me. But I'm sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
You said you were a train engineer? What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
Anna is dead.
Do you know Momo?
No, Kate Walker.
You are a very strange robot.
Automaton, if you please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so. Has it been a long time since you last saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
Me too.
Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can. I absolutely must have my feet. My hands are Model XZ2003. My feet are Model XZ2005_B. Be careful. The Model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Ayo.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them. You will need a production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
There we go.
Oscar, I am delighted to have met you. See you again soon, I hope.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Yes, Kate Walker. Okay, now maybe we should go back over here then.
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works.
I think we need that tree, but I guess we need to fill the stuff first. However, whatever we need to do that. Let's get out of here for the moment. Vorarlberg. Nothing. Feel like we should be able. Oh, there's something. Here we go. What fortunate for us that that thing was just standing there waiting. Oh, this is the station, right? Yes. Let's go and see the train.
No need to go down there.
I don't think we need to be here at the moment, but oh, someone to talk to. I can't speak to him. Oh, how sad. I can't do anything here. Okay. Maybe later.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Hi Des, welcome in. I so hope that your day's been good to you. How are you, my friend? We need to do something with the train first so that can attach later on. Into the train we go.
I don't need that for the time being.
Doing things without knowing why. The best way to do point and click adventures.
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Mm-hmm. Who else here thinks that we need a ticket later in order to get on the train? Okay, let's go around this house and see what's up.
I need a key.
I need a key. More of these damn keys. And I guess I can't go in this way. Locked.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
A maze. Hello.
Good morning. You've got a magnificent garden here.
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke down, there are weeds everywhere. You can't imagine how much work it takes me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. We're not used to doing without our robot help here in Veladiland. But everybody says that we're going to have to get used to it.
Good morning.
You're not much help, are you?
Oh, please don't talk about it. Since my gardener automaton broke...
Nice statue, but I can't do anything here at the moment. Ooh, key. Why would someone put a key in the sink? Or in the hand basin, maybe you should call it. Is it the correct key? It is. Lucky us that the window was open here. Oh, I thought a sneeze was coming on. It was so close and then suddenly it just disappeared. Yesterday something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to, who to talk to, so I decided to write it down. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secret thoughts. Hans lies in the next room, teetering between life and death, and I'm terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. Hans, the next day. Hans made me a promise to keep this a secret, but it's a burden. But the burden is too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric man could have painted them because they are depictions of mammoths, which are prehistoric creatures as well. That much I know. I hate mammoths now. It's all because of them, because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Or why did you try and take it? And why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you are in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I don't know how I could ever forgive myself. Hans has still not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep and Gertrude cries all day long. Outside the heat is suffocating, but inside the house it's icy cold and dismal. I still have hope though. I know my brother. I know his strength. He will pull through. He never gives in. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all my waking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his oh so pale face softening. I have taken refuge in the attic. It is the only place where I find any peace wrapped up in all my memories. 5 days has passed since the accident and Hans has still not opened his eyes. To see him like this is unbearable. Please God, protect him. Take my life, not his. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in Father's arms, but I dare not. He is just so impassive. Oh Hans, don't leave me here. It has happened. Hans has come back to life. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name. Do you realize this is the happiest day of my life? I want to take to the streets and sing, to proclaim my joy to the world. Thank you. Oh, thank you, God. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today. I know he was tough, my little brother. Even Father smiled at me today when he said good morning. I don't know whether I'm crying, when I'm coming or going. I'm totally absorbed in Hans' recovery. I have scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge and scribble down these words. It's very curious whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something. He cannot stop saying my name. He cannot bear it when I leave him, even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that Father will agree. Today was the first day Hans has left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is still very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It is so hard though. I hope so much that life can be returned to how it once was. Oops. Hans has been out of his coma for a month now. He still doesn't say much, and he has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open, as though lost in thought. I have often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could utter only one word. Mammoth. And his eyes glowed so strangely when he said it that he frightened me. Ooh, 2 whole months almost have. No, 3 whole months that almost passed. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life, I'm dreading it. I'm afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept up on me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper, and curiously he started drawing. It was the first time since his accident he has done anything but daydream. Hans scribbles almost obsessively. It is all he do, all day long. I feel it annoys father. Nobody else understands, but I can see that Hans is trying to draw mammoths. Today is my birthday, and Gertrude has made me an apple pie, my favorite. But father has not returned home for lunch, and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans back on the way to recovery. Snow is falling. It's so beautiful. The doctor visited to examine Hans. He seems happy that my little brother has fully recovered his faculties. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more though. Why isn't he alive? Why isn't he livelier like he was before? It is Hans' birthday. Today he's 11 years old. I have the strangest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained 1 more. Oh, it's so much. Do you want me to read through it all, or should we skip through it? It is quite a journal. Maybe we can skim through the rest. Doctor left. I don't know what the no is for. No, I don't want you to read, or no, I don't want you to skip. Skim for the important points, yeah. It's normal. I have discovered the truth. Hans is stunted physically and mentally. Doctor and father. It is Easter. We're on school holiday. Protecting from father's permanent dark moods. Truly difficult to accept, but it's not Hans' fault. 1 year has gone. Extraordinary. Father has decided to take Hans to Paris for tests. No news from father or Hans, but I remain hopeful. They have returned. Hans rushed into my arms, started crying. French doctors have confirmed the diagnosis. Hans will remain physically and mentally impaired. I'm stunned. The summer is coming to a close. It has been less stifling. Blah, blah. November, father still says nothing and increasingly shuts himself away in his office at the factory. Gertrude tells me that love and faith triumph over any science. I like neither. God be praised. Hans were afraid that I remembered. Father said nothing. I failed to understand why he insists bringing him there. Father left for the factory with Hans once again this morning. Persuade Hans that he could be useful for something. For a month now, every morning, Hans goes. He doesn't seem to enjoy it. I feel my brother's behavior has changed considerably. He is much less capricious. I could cry. Hans made me a present, a small robot mammoth with a trunk that raises and falls. When father saw it, he nodded his hand in satisfaction. Yeah, so his father takes him to the factory, and Hans is actually clever, a genius, but he can't really talk and he has trouble physically. Hans mammoths now walk, rise their trunks and wag their tails. It's incredible. I'm at the head of the factory workshop. Mr. Grips this morning, he says that for the young lad of 12, Hans is very gifted. It's a shame he only makes elephants. It's not elephants, you stupid man. Father and Hans was locked in a long discussion yesterday, or should I say Hans was locked in one of Father's long monologues. Father wants to take him as a worker at the factory. However, Wolf has to make his own little devices. Hans silence, his half-gaping mouth and staring eyes finally sent Father off in a rage. Tried to branch the subject with Hans. Yes, he should obey Father. Learning the craft of the factory is one chance to do everything constructive in his life. His gifting takes too much pleasure in making automatons. It's not that Hans cannot speak, it's rather that he doesn't want to speak. He uses the least possible words for communication except with me, but he's still very economical with words. Incredible, Hans was not just satisfied with learning how the assembly line works, instead he completely redesigned it. Father and Monsieur Gripes are taking a serious look at his plans. Father has wanted to talk to me about my future since I passed my exams. He wants to send me to the university because he says my intelligence is astounding. My heart was beating so loud. It is true, I do love studying, but I couldn't bear being away from Hans. I was just gonna check, is the handwriting changing any over all these years? Maybe not. Ghastly summer, permanently torn between me and my desire to go to university and my refusal to leave my brother. Talked about it with Hans, he said nothing. Hans had another fist of hysteric at dinner again. Father announced that Hans' assembly line would soon be finished. However, he made remove the autonomous parrots the shout's order as they were deemed superfluous. Hans was livid. He uttered as his soup at the ground. Blah, blah. Despite my scruples, I found him leaving Hans that has not talked to me for a week. Father would not understand if I told him why I wanted to stay. My heart is so heavy. Again, it's Christmas. It's going to be at home. Once we were alone, Hans did not stop talking. Word just leaped from his mouth. How we laughed at his excitement. He presented me with a delightful little ballerina to replace the mammoth. He told me I was so touched that he started crying. Distance has done nothing to harm the strong bond between us. He was trying to pick up this diary once more. How many years is that? 33 to 37. At first my impulse was to tear it up, but I resisted and instead scrambled about a second desired. Attic once more. I've been off time. Intense joy of being reunited with my brother. Hans has returned to the factory. Father has aged so, and Gertrude arthritis causes her terrible pain. All in all, these last 4 years have been kind to Father and Hans. Their relationship is less tense. They still do not exchange much conversation, but they now have things in common in the factory I've never seen. I'm even beginning to feel a bit jealous. Silly, really. Hans hasn't changed. To help Gertrude, he has designed a totally automated kitchen, and Gertrude can't stop moaning at the wooden puppet, so I adore them. I want to go and see Father and Hans at work. It's strange to see how it's changed. I like Father's new office very much. Hans has a small workshop on the first floor, creamed in with odds and ends, unfinished robots and designs exactly. That's where we find Oscar. The factory is working very well. Orders toys coming home. Run up to Christmas. When I was in university and said people would ask me if I had any relations to the development in the factory. Now I know the effect that Hans' genius has had on the factory's renown. To make myself useful, I started helping Father set his papers in order. Most extraordinary thing for the first time. Hans never ceased to surprise me. Between now and the factory, concentrate a proper young man who keeps eyes on everything going on, constantly on the move and in control. One has the impression that each single toy is his very own infant. At home he turns back into a child once more and is either moody or happy-go-lucky buffoon. The most wonderful Christmas of my whole life. Hans and I could not stop giggling like children beneath Father's disapproving glare. I know it's blah blah. Hans came to see me in my bedroom yesterday. I felt terribly awkward, terribly ill at ease. I might have guessed Hans wants to leave Valaline, the house and the factory. He wants to go traveling. He doesn't know where to or for how long. It's just like him. I was so shocked that I told him his plans were foolish. He left my room without a word. His head bowed. I thought that he wanted to leave because of father. Not at all. It's because of the mammoths. He wants to go tracking mammoths. I thought that he got to know his obsession. Oh, no, apparently not. Well, it isn't worth it. He will not listen to reason. I was so selfish the other evening. Returned to the walk. Hans gently, if he was sure of his decision, I already know what it was probably going to be. Nothing will make him change his mind. Despite of my profound sadness and despair, I must help Hans fulfill the destiny he has chosen and announce the news to father. I fear the worst. The worst was worse than my fears. Father's anger was terrifying. He shut Hans away in his workshop at the factory and has forbidden all visits except for Gertrude, who feeds him. Father has decided Hans should remain locked up for as long as it takes for him to abandon his infantile decisions. Gertrude tells me that Hans is very despondent, yet highly resolute. The worry is driving me mad. As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, doesn't say anything. He just fiddles with bits and pieces. Father, but I know he was. I'm just waiting my breath. Hans is 18 years old today, and he is all on his own in his birthday. In secret, Gertrude delivered me to a small robot from Hans. It's a robot with a children. It works. The small cylinder punched with tiny holes. My message he gave was simple. He was telling me he loved me very, very much. Developed a tiny cylinder for today's toy. Hans, truly incredible, has found means of communicating between us and alone in total secret. My days were spent eagerly waiting for Hans' message. How much more is it? 2 more pages. Jesuit has returned his message. Salve self. Hans has disappeared. Father has not even delighted to return to the workshop. He just gave me a blank look as if he knew we were up to something behind his back. It is beginning to dawn on me that Hans has gone. I miss him so much. Lord, please protect my little brother. Gone. Father locks himself away. This morning I caught father in the drawing room installing a coffin on a trestle. Oh, that is what we talked about with the innkeeper. The sight made my blood freeze. What on earth is him up to, I guess. Behind closed curtains, a drawing room with the coffin run by huge candles will have become a vertebral funeral chamber. This is ghastly. I have just understood what father's up to. This morning, the priest came to pray before the coffin. I finally caught on. Father is in mourning for the death of Hans. Father had made the priest believe that his son was dead. How could he do such a thing? In a matters occasioned by his grief, my father grows ever more cold and calculating. He contracted his old friend Dr. Schmoll, who duly drew up a bona fide death certificate without even seeing the body. I dare not imagine what yarn he spun. Very well official held on Sunday. The sun will be a masquerade, but I cannot denounce the subterfuge, or else I will display my father's mental instability to the world. The shame would kill him, that much is certain. I have to get away, far, far away. No, I will not leave. I have thought it long and hard. My life is here next to my father. He needs me too much now. The factory needs me because father is incapable of running it now. Besides, I can only find peace in among Hans' robots, and how shall I know when he sent me? He knew once if I am not at home to receive them. No, I shall not live. My destiny is to remain here and keep watch. Wow. What a fate. And that was me trying to speed run through the through the book. Hope you guys caught most of that at least. No, that's just back. It's quite the story, though. Ooh. Momo.
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
Ah, Momo, it's you. You scared me. What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans' picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
You don't give up easily, do you? You remember me, don't you? I'm Kate.
Draw mammoth for Momo, please.
You must find me a bit rude turning up places uninvited where nobody knows who I am. See, it's kind of my job, you know, to get involved. But don't mind me. Just carry on with what you're doing.
Momo not mind. Anna kind, never angry.
That's right. She won't be angry. Not now. You're a sweet kid, Momo, but I can't draw. Least of all, mammoths.
Draw mammoth easy. Hans draw mammoth. Anna draw mammoth. Kate too.
I mean, maybe I could do a quick squiggle of a box, say, that has a mammoth inside.
No, Momo want a real mammoth.
My goodness, you are one stubborn boy. There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what. I need a clue, anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
First, you draw mammoth for Momo.
And if I help you, you help me, right?
Momo know Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for Momo. Then Momo tell Kate secret.
You've got a secret?
First, draw mammoth for Momo.
You got a secret.
Do you know if Anna came here often with Hans?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans' picture.
Tell me, Momo. I met someone real interesting in the factory. A kind of robot called Oscar. Now, he told me about a train. Anna didn't tell you where it was going, did she?
Train! Train! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Woo!
Momo, it's okay, it's okay. What's going to happen to you now that Anna is gone?
Momo big now. They want Momo live at inn. Momo don't want. Momo take care of Momo.
From what I've seen, you look pretty resourceful. It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands. Momo friend of automatons.
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
You lived with Anna Vorarlberg, didn't you? Maybe you can tell me a secret or two about how automatons are made.
Anna not want Momo in factory.
Momo, I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Need to draw a picture. Nothing here we can pick up. No. So turning on the lights. Oh, we have something. Aha. Hey, look at that.
Thank
Tell me
you.
secret.
Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
You did like it. I think we're done here. Where did you go, Momo? There he is. Where do you think he will take us? Yeah, it's pretty great, isn't it? It's a pretty good looking game for coming in the early 2000s.
It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. Now it's full of holes. It's a shame this boat's been left to rot. There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
It sure
Momo
is
come
mighty
here
pretty.
often. Momo like make splash in water.
Right. Now we're here. What do we do?
Kate and Momo throw stones in water.
Momo, we're here because of the cave. Something to do with the cave.
Momo and Kate, friends.
Yes, yes.
Tell me, Momo, do you really think that after all these years, Anna's brother is still alive?
Hey,
Anna
Lamode.
always
Welcome
say
in.
hands go away, but hands come back maybe.
How are you doing?
Right.
Kate and
Momo. Momo?
He wants to throw stones in water. We need to find a stone.
I can't go that way. It must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lamode. I wish there was something I can do for you.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo,
How dare, indeed.
Can you help me, please?
What do?
Help me open the dam.
Momo's strong.
Hope you can come here and enjoy some stream instead. Forget about what was ever said to you.
Oops.
Oops.
That looks broken.
Does look broken. Never be sorry for such a thing, Lamode. And we're here for you too. I do feel that you can come in here and just enjoy and get...
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever going to get a hold of it?
get in a better mood. Exactly, Bonard.
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet. Ugh, that oar is all
Dirty and wet. Just pick it up. Does that mean I need to get some towels or something somewhere? Maybe. Let's go back into town then. I love this game too, so I'm very happy to be able to show everyone it. Thanks, Kissy. Everyone do what they can to ensure karma is doing its thing. I wonder if we can get something.
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there. My initial thought is that we should go back to the inn and see if we can pick up a towel, maybe. Maybe talk to this guy. He has an apron.
We're closed. Try to...
Okay. Hi, Sarge. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker,
I think I'm going to need your help again.
are you leaving already, Miss Walker? Should we bring down your luggage?
No, I'm not leaving yet. It's just that...
We would love to help, but just think what would happen if the telephone rang, or if a fax arrived, or if a customer came through the door. We don't have 5 minutes rest here. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No biggie.
I didn't even get to say what help I needed.
I'm gonna go look around Valadilen.
As you...
Very odd.
No need to go down there.
No need to go down there. Can we go in?
No need to go down.
No? Okay.
I don't need that for the time being.
Then where might we find something to grab the ore from then? I wonder. I was able to defeat all the giant Sarge. And in a not so distant future we will go back to it again and do some time trials and look at doing other trophy hunting stuff with the game. GC! Oh my god. Sarge. Well, at least that got a laugh out of the mode. We always know how to get the laugh out of people. You did everything right, Sarge. Zizzy. Well, I do think GC is potentially a little bit worse. Okay, we have another ad break coming in. Is it good now then?
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that. Doesn't. 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 Doesn't look. Doesn't. Can't look at the card again. Still missing something then, okay. Ever since you started watching my streams, you've been trying to remember the name of a point-and-click game you remember playing as a kid. Kept searching for it, couldn't find it. The mistake you made was assuming it was a Sierra game. It was actually by Dreamforge Entertainment, and it's called Chronomaster.
Have you played it? It's about fixing time in a privately owned pocket universe. I don't think so. It doesn't ring a bell, but we can absolutely try and look it up if you want to, or if you want to post it in the Discord maybe. So this is where it's gonna end up later. Found it on Steam for like $6 or £6. I mean, nice. Can't do anything more with it there. Let's try and move over here then. Ooh, another door.
Doesn't look like that works.
Oh. Chain to pull. Now we can pull the lever. Ah. Turn the factory on. Hi Roots! Hello, hello. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you too. Thank you for coming in. Can we please have a shout out to Roots? You're doing well? Glad to hear it. I'm very, very glad to hear it. Legs. Oh, you've been playing Pragmata lately. Nice. It is a very interesting game and fun game. It's a point-and-click adventure game from mid-2000s. I think it's from 2005. How's Pragmata? Or have you not started playing it yet, maybe? I just see everyone is playing it nowadays. I still have Resident Evil 9 to start with. I haven't even bought them yet. Pragmata is really good, nice to hear, and you love the dynamic between Hugh and Diana. Nice. Oh, little Diana. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen some parts of it, actually. She looks really, really innocent. Yeah.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker.
Hi, it's...
In the situation I am in,
And what type of feet do you
As
need?
bizarre as it may seem,
I very much doubt.
Why do you say that?
What good am I without appendices, I ask you?
Do you know where I could find the...
I can't.
You are a very...
Automaton.
I'm sorry.
Automatons have...
Do you know...
No.
Oscar, I'm experiencing some problems with the general console. It looks like I need more than your card to operate it.
To my knowledge, the console...
Okay, I guess I must have forgotten.
Most certainly, yes.
Oscar?
Yes.
I think we need him to be in the same color, so we picked the wrong color for his feet before. Oscar likes feet, but not those ones. Exactly. Kissy likes Sissy. It's like Ziggy. And you only know cool Ziggies. Okay. Let's make these feet instead. It is a little bit annoying that it doesn't really tell you what you want to know, or what you need to know. Or maybe it does, and I haven't just reviewed it closely enough. Wooden legs. Maybe they can't be wooden legs.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet are
More incorrect feet. He's damn picky, that Oscar.
I need no help from you foolish mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Thank you again for redeeming your one Murray of the stream, Deus. I mean, nothing of these choices looks particularly correct. Because I can't see what the different colors would do for us. Oscar wants you to take a hacksaw and find him some flesh legs. No, I think you're wrong there, Seth. Still wooden legs. I wish you could look at them. But you don't have an option to you don't have an option to invest or check them, or review them. ZZ in French brings us right back into the Jizzy territory, so Kizzy needs to, and Celadus to be very specific when writing her new nickname.
Hi, it's me again.
In the city. Yes.
Please be fine with these ones.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet.
But how should your feet look like then, Oscar?
Hi, it's me.
In the
You are a Oscar, I'm okay.
Most.
As bizarre as it may seem.
I very much.
Why do you say that?
What good am I?
Do you know?
No.
You said you were a
But Kate Walker, you have not seen them.
And where is...
The train is going...
Are you taking any...
My duty is to drive the train.
You haven't answered...
For further details, please...
Oscar, I am...
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking of Ziggy Stardust as well when I heard, or when you said Ziggy. Okay, I don't even remember which color. I have done that, and I've done that, I believe. And which one did I start with? That one by mistake? Why can't it tell me what type of legs he wants? So I know if I do it right or not, you know? I still need to remember what to do with the... with the ore, so she wants to pick it up. Maybe I just need to go and talk to Momo. Why did I go up here? I don't think I can create a new pair. Oh, I can. Let's take another pair just in case. Oh! Something different happened. Were I supposed to see that wood from somewhere? Well, I think we got the right pair of legs created at least. The only one's brand new custom legs. Oscar's seems high maintenance, leave him behind. Well, he was specially created and the most advanced yet, so maybe it is for the best. Should have said like superior wooden legs or something. Sorry.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models. Allow me to express a real feeling of joy, Kate Walker.
They really suit you. Comfy?
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
Where are you going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
Bye, Oscar. +1 wooden legs of smiting. These legs are made for walking, and that's just what I'll do. One of these days these legs are gonna walk all to the train. Later, bitches. Exactly. So rude. No chill at all. needed his legs so he can go sit on a train. I complain about lack of legroom, yeah.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so. I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready
Hi,
when you
Punk.
are.
Welcome in.
Your
How are you
ticket,
doing?
please?
My ticket? What are you talking
How's your
about?
day been so far?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay.
Thanks for giving
And where
Punk
do I
a
get
shout
hold
out.
of a ticket?
Everyone should go
Only
and
the
follow
ticket vendor
Punk.
may issue tickets. You are in luck.
The best
ticket
cafe
office must
place
be
on
open
all
now.
of Twitch.
You should go there
Always
immediately.
have a smile on her face with a nice coffee at hand. And everyone is welcome at the Punk Cafe. Day's been good. And how's the best as me? I'm doing very well, thank you. Been a good day at work and coming home and then been streaming here for what is it? About 2.5 hours soon. And enjoying this game again very, very much. It is my second playthrough of it, but it has been quite a while since I played it last. Maybe, I don't know, 20 years? Potentially, since I played it last. Alright, he's in the booth stand. This is so silly.
But it's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
Just gonna replace my battery. I'll fix that later. Okay, let's
What
see.
can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why? Do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
One ticket?
Yes.
One ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
Ticket to ride. It's already stamped. Train ticket for the mechanical railway. This ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any official of the mechanical railway when so required. Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of the inheritance. The Vorarlberg Heritage description of the object: one mechanical propulsion locomotive including coaches, accessories and driver. Even Oscar. The present document stamped by the recognized permitting authority entitles the holder of this document to access aforementioned property.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
Bye. So we need to get it stamped. I remember where to do that, and we did get the ink, so we should be good to have it stamped now. He was given legs by someone called Walker. Yeah. And she is a real walker, isn't she? Gonna go for about an hour more. Let's see how far we will come. Or maybe we'll say an hour, or when we are able to leave on the train, whichever comes first. Approve. Nice. I remember that. Okay, still have the ore to fix then. Couldn't find anything in town that could help us, so it's reasonable to think that everything we need for getting to the cave and open the floodgate is already here. But as I mentioned before, maybe we just need to talk to Momo again. Still have those cog wheels to
Ugh, that ore is all dirty and wet. Momo, I've got something else. Momo, I've moved the ore nearer. Be a good boy and carry it for me.
Knew
Momo
it.
say yes.
Knew it. Damn it, Kate. Oh, it's wet and dirty, so I'll get Momo to carry it instead. God damn it, Kate. The backgrounds are very, very pretty. I love the aesthetic of this game. You're a spoiled little lady, Kate.
Momo, can you help me, please?
What do?
I need a hand opening.
Momo say yes.
Momo say yes. Momo's strong. Hey, Momo did it.
Momo very strong.
Thank you, Momo.
Exactly, Seth. So strange. My only assumption why they did take that decision is that it would be too odd for them for her to just put it in her coat because it's too long. And they didn't really want her to carry it around. I don't think they had a technical ability to do that potentially. And that's why they might have gone with that decision. Look, a mammoth. Mammoth doll. Oh, is this the only thing in here? Okay. Hi, Whitby. How are you, cutie? Welcome in. Good to see you. If anyone has seen my my clips around, one of my few clips where I complain at
Hello?
Whitby.
Kate? Is that you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your
This
voice,
is the
that's
Whitby.
all. Must be the distance or something.
Bestest
So,
Whitby in the world.
spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable. The whole case is getting really complicated. There's this surprise heir I've got to find.
No. I talked to Lynn who bumped into Joss and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
We lost the Farah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomies. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy, Katie. Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for?
I don't know, 250, 200?
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Call me soon, huh? I want a blow-by-blow account of every moment of your great adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
Aw. What did you do with me? I don't remember what you did. I just have my voice saying that you were mischievous. So I guess you said something in the chat. Only Swedish swears. Yeah, if I need to swear, I will absolutely only swear in Swedish. I don't really have had a chance or reason to swear yet, but if I'll come into any kind of trouble, I will absolutely swear for you, Camp. Can go off because I don't really remember. Jag kommer inte ihåg varför vad är det jag ska göra här med kugghjulen. Jag tror det har någonting med tåget att göra, så att ja, men som en del av det så kan vi ju säga, men vad fan. Det får ju svära lite här också nu och tycka att livet är så jävla kaotiskt och helvetes jävla fruktansvärt ju nu. Something like that, maybe. I built in both of your redeems at the same time. Got some Swedish swears in there. Maybe you don't know what the difference was. Let's see. I have the mammoth. I have the ticket. Might only need my luggage now. Let's go make the train ready. No idea, yeah. Well, I was complaining about not remembering what all the cogs were for. Fan, exactly. Fans jävla helvete. We also have that music box in Anna's office. Well, it's not. No, I've hidden it because I wanted to show off the other new clips that I've created. But I'll send it to you later. So it's not. I was pretty sure I had to put the... Oh, maybe it's over here. There we go.
I don't need that for the time being.
So something else on there and then another cylinder in there. Oh.
No point weighing myself down.
Our luggage had already been collected. Interesting. Nästa station är Kongsberg. Next station is Kongsberg. Oh, alright, I could have given the ticket to Oscar while we were in there. Oh well. Still not want to talk to that guy? Okay. I can't do anything more in this direction. There were no giant grills, 1 of 10 stars. Well, if only they had, it was for the mention of gorillas. But in fact, it was the king. The Kingsburg. King's Mountain. Alright. Didn't see the lever. There we go. Winding up the train. And we got the music that we have completed an important part of the quest.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was going to call you.
Dan.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Marston and Lormont. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought, and you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is, I mean, it isn't. I mean, Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
I mean, how can it be such a nasty to her? It's not her fault that the job has become more tricky. How do you wind up a train? Tell it it's rusty. I don't get it. Let's just give the... I haven't really seen anywhere where we want to use the cogs.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
Yeah, I know that, Seth. I just don't see the rusty. I mean, I understand why Tree would be annoyed by you calling him rusty, but yeah, take his legs away.
Here, this is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Let's do a little save. 2015. I said it was 20 years ago, but it was only 10 years ago that I played this game.
There you are, Oscar.
I cannot accept this.
I don't understand why we can't leave. I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that...
If that's a joke, Oscar, it's not very funny. I really need to find Hans Vorarlberg as quickly as possible.
I have strict instructions to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
Oh, I wouldn't want to break any rules.
There we go. We have put one of the cylinders in place and the mammoth in place. So we need to find the last cylinder. I feel like we have kind of been everywhere. 2015, long, long ago and far, far away. I don't think it is anything else in this house. Unless it's in the more in the maze.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
I've already been in there, Kate. Well, at least on the attic.
No point. It's locked.
That too is locked. And nothing else in here. Nothing with the water. I can't do anything else. This is just to see the statue, I guess. Can't interact with anything, and there's no levers or so that I've missed here. No bricks I can interact with. I think speaking with her will just
Good morning.
say the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, please. Okay, let's go up in the attic and see if we missed anything in there then. I wonder where Momo went. These metallic steps sounds very much like the metallic steps when you're in the Sky Ranger for in the UFO Enemy Unknown, and also when you climbing around and on things in or walking around in metallic surfaces in Resident Evil or Silent Hill. I mean, it's just metal, but the sound is very, very similar. Yeah, absolutely. I do wonder if it's the same generic sound for all games that they've just reused, or if they had to create their own sounds and just have happened to be so similar. Can't do anything else in here. $19.32. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me either, to be honest. Okay, so nothing more in the attic what we can find at least. And I can't remember that we need to actually go into the house.
The door's locked.
Can't do anything with that statue. Maybe go into our office again and see if I missed anything in the office. I have overlooked a few levers now and then. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. Nothing in this first area. Nothing on the things behind. Alright, I think I need this.
They came from behind!
I think I need these dolls. So I need to put something in there.
That's going to work.
Yeah. To unlock this, and this needs to be on a pedestal on the train, if I don't remember. Or if I don't misremember. So I need a new cylinder, and then once I put in that cylinder to unlock that, I can take that cylinder with me into the train. And then we should be good to go.
Oh my gosh.
So that's those are the invoices, that's the paper. I don't have any hidden buttons from what it looks like. So nothing else in here. Mm-hmm. No, this is the normal one. The original. Where else could I be going then? If it's not in the act, maybe I need to go into the house. Or it's on the train somewhere. I haven't been outside of the city though. Maybe we can go that way. She did talk about the graveyard. Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning. What a pleasure to meet such a lovely young lady honoring our aging streets. Please sit yourself down next to me so we can enjoy the air together.
It would be a pleasure, but I'm afraid I don't have the time. Some other time, maybe.
I hope so, miss. I remember when these streets were full of vibrant life. In those days, there was a charming encounter to be had round every corner. Our good little town of Valadilen is not what it used to be.
It looks like things have changed a bit around here.
Our children have all left the valley. They need to earn a living, don't they? Can't really blame them. You have to move with the times, don't you? And it's not at the Vorarlberg factory that they'll find jobs. Being excluded from the world is not an easy burden to bear, believe you me, miss.
But it's such a pretty little village.
I can tell you're not from these parts. I hope you enjoy the pleasures that we still have to offer. Good day to you.
That game didn't give me too much. must be remote's memory that has a low bitrate capacity. Yeah, maybe. Bonus says, just looks this clear through Sol's nostalgia. Right, yes. They closed this church part before. Here we go with something.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
Hans, Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else. You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
Listen to me, Kate. Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it!
What a horrible boss. Sol's Nostalgia. What a great name for a bar. Here we are. Look at me doing it first try. Bird's egg.
If that's going to work.
I need another punch card. Okay. Could go in here. Nice. Get a little sense of Resident Evil on this. A little key. Hi Rincano, welcome in. Good to see you. You don't remember much of Syberia? Not even sure if you finished it. I love this game. I think it's very, very fun. There's the punch card. Oh, several punch cards. Nothing in here. Pick up. Looks like something in the back. More punch cards. And yet another one. 4 different ones.
This thing's jammed.
There we go. That's what we saw. To my successor. the Valdelier parish priest. The sanctity of confession is a sacred vow. So these revelations are the result of much soul searching and reflection. One day in March 1938, Rudolf Vorarlberg knocked at my door. I was a young priest then and was overawed by the dominant personality of the town's most important figure. I remember it was raining that day, and beneath his dripping hair, Monsieur Vorarlberg's face was the very expression of eternal pain itself. Through gritted teeth, his eyes swimming with grief, he announced that his son Hans had just died. He wanted me to come immediately to bless the body. I entered the dark drawing room at the family home. Hans' coffin was set in the middle. Sealed shut, Monsieur Vorarlberg explained to me that he wanted to be no one to see the body of his son. Hans' badly mangled corpse had been discovered in the bottom of a precipice. It was presumed that he had slipped and fallen badly. Despite his 18 years of age, the young Vorarlberg did not have all of his faculties. I believed him. I led the funeral and officiated the mass and burial. We buried Hans Vorarlberg with all the dignity and solemnity befitting such a tragedy. Life indeed hangs by a thread, and I would surely have forgotten this episode. Only several years later, after her father's death, Anna Vorarlberg had an accident at the factory and nearly died. Such a close call with death seemed to awake in her a need to confess. What I heard that day would haunt my dreams thereafter. She told me that the body of her younger brother Hans was not at the rest in the family tomb for the simple reason that he was still alive. I had blessed and sanctified an empty coffin. I had assisted in and sanctioned a masquerade staged by Rudolf Vorarlberg himself to exercise the blind hatred he felt for his son. His son had left and he felt betrayed. A man who preferred to believe and make others believe his son was dead rather than accept this truth had shamefully deceived me. What kind of priest was I? And what kind of priest would I become? Our merciful Father alone will be my judge. It is my duty to inform you that one of your flock is still unaccounted for. I leave this terrible secret in your hands to do with what you will. Leon Bernard, priest. Can I walk out this way? I can't.
No point.
Red punch card, blue punch card, purple punch card, green punch card. I will be honest with everyone that I don't remember too much of the actual solutions to the game, but the solutions just comes fairly natural. So it's maybe something in the back of my mind just kind of remembers what to do. I did remember the whole stamping the paper for with the train thing, though.
I can't go that way.
So maybe we need to do the punch cards now, then. I wonder if it helps me, or if I just need to try them all out. Similar to the creating the legs for Oscar. I just felt the bird is green, so let's try the green one. And it does seem that the green one was the correct one. Maybe? Maybe not. No. Okay. Maybe I should listen to all of them. Let's see how the red sounded. I wasn't that lucky. Silent night. There we go. That seemed correct.
I no longer need these punch cards.
You're half expecting zombies to rise from the graves with that music, yeah. Good thing it's not a horror game. But here comes this pickle zombies. I think this is... I was about to say trailer, but I think this, when he takes down off his hat, I think is actually in the intro. Mountain fall kills local figure. The Vorberg family was struck by tragedy yesterday. Rudolf Vorberg discovered the lifeless body of his son Hans at the bottom of the precipice. Loose rocks and poor visibility occasioned by the morning mist were probably the cause of the young man's fall. This is the theory put forward by the family, as there are no witnesses. Hans had just turned 18 years of age. 8 years ago he suffered a similar serious accident from which he never fully recovered the full use of his mental faculties. Despite living almost as a recluse, he was still a well-known figure, as the future of the Volga manufacturing lay in his hands. We at the Valadilay Gazette wish to extend our deepest sympathy to his family and express our sincere condolences to Rudolf Vorberg and his daughter Anna, who today has become the sole inheritor of the automaton factory. Here we go. The cylinder. Back to the office we go. Feels like we're coming up on a pretty good time on the stream now as well. That's wonderful. Go, Kate, go. I'm Walker here. No! The game crashed. Then I guess we just have to continue next week or next time. Let me put us back here because I don't think it's enough time for us to do that all over again.
Not like this.
Exactly, not like this, but that is the unfortunate truth of the situation. And there is nothing called autosaves in these type of games, you know.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean that we have to end it there. Your time is up, exactly. You have played for 3 hours. You aren't allowed to play anymore. So sorry about that, but I'll make sure we are just outside of the mansion for next stream. I hope everyone enjoyed that game so far. It is, as I've said before, a very dear and precious game to me. I love it very, very much. I think it's a wonderful point-and-click adventure. It's a beautiful story, and it's quite difficult as well on the grand scheme of things when it comes to point-and-click games. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you're enjoying the stream, and I hope you want to come with me for the rest of the series. We'll see how long it takes, but likely 3 to 4 episodes in total. I would guess. Thank you very, very much, everyone. Wonderful to see you all, and I'll see you again on Sunday, if not before. Okay, thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.